Vous parlez français?
Oui.
That's my high point. My point is that you have to all speak French so that you can understand me. But I will try to speak better. Well, my high point is that a lot of the things I just heard, I could not really understand because though I've been in this country for a long time, there's some things about food that are not quite my way of understanding. I'm sorry if I hurt anybody's feeling, but certain things I have not changed. And my sons tried to change me, but they don't succeed. But we were talking about, I will be talking about other things. I have a high point, as we were talking about jails earlier. I was in jail. When I arrived in this country in 1963, I was an interpreter at the UN. And I did not like it, so I quit after 4 days. and the director wondered why I was quitting, and I said, I don't like to be pent up in a cage. And he said, well, you can't leave because you signed a contract. And I said, well, no, not really, because if you knew international law, since I'm not 21, my signature does not count. So he said, well, where are you going? I said, I'm going south. And he said, wrong direction. Actually, it was right, but I didn't know. So I got a job at Florida State University, which is in Tallahassee. Well, I had never heard of Tallahassee. So I asked where it was, and I was told it was south of Atlanta. So I got a flight. But the funny part is I didn't know, in those days there were 2 airports for the New York area. There was called Idlewild, because Kennedy was not dead yet. And then there was Newark Airport. I'm sorry. So I got in a cab to go to the airport, thinking, it's the same one I arrived from France, taking 48 hours, because when I arrived, it was the last flight that was with popular plane. So I had to land in Shannon, wait for about 7 hours, then land in Gander, which was a complete empty airport. It had just been built, which was a big mistake because the following year the reactor came, so no need for Gander. But anyway, so 42 hours later I arrived in New York. So back to my story. I thought there was only one airport. So I get in that taxi. I don't have much money left because in New York I spent it all. And I wondered where it's taking me, and I heard a lot about the mafia in New Jersey, so I thought I was being kidnapped. And it goes on, and we cross bridges, and finally we arrive in an airport. So I look at the guy, and I said, I'm sorry, but how much does it cost? And the price was enormous. So I said, I can't pay. And he said, young lady, I was in France, I was in Normandy, I did the landing. People were so great, they gave me marvelous butter and great cheeses. You don't owe me anything. You see what I mean about food? So I flew to Atlanta, changed plane, Atlanta, Tallahassee. And when I arrived in Tallahassee Airport, I heard a big band, and big music, and I thought there was somebody famous arriving. No, it was me. It was a linguistic department welcoming me at Florida State University. But 3 days later, they did not welcome me because I was in jail. Because I sat with a handsome young black man in a coffee shop next to him, and then a guy at the counter said, you can't sit there, you have to move forward. I said, no, where I come from, I sit where I want. He said, not here. I said, wrong. I sit where I want. So he grabbed me, physically. It was bigger than me, obviously. Doesn't take too much. And so I grabbed a red stool and attacked him and hit him. So he called the police, and here I was, famous in Tallahassee, in jail. And I told my mother, I needed $1,000 to get out of jail. So she said, you always create troubles. And I told her this time she was wrong, that the trouble had been here, unfortunately, before me. But in jail, I had great ladies with me who had a very strong accent, calling me, honey, what did you do? But I did not really always understood what they said, but I knew they were on my side, so that was great. And then when I got out, they made sure I'd be doing the right thing, which, 3 weeks later I was in jail again. This time it was in Montgomery, Alabama. I'm very sorry, I cannot pronounce Montgomery very well. There are a few words like that that are impossible, like Marlboro cigarettes, they are always Marlboro. The other one is osteoporosis. I knew you would do it. My son did it to me Christmas time. He laughed, could not pick up the suitcase, that was very heavy for me because I said osteoporosis. And because he laughed at me like you are laughing at me, I decided that I was going to create a book about a new species of dinosaur that have special disease like osteoporosis, rhinopharyngitis, and they may be more to come because they are the words that I don't know how to pronounce. And I will try my best to pronounce more, but not well, so I can create a beautiful book about new species of dinosaurs. Thank you.